Peace and light, peace and light. What's going on, YouTube? It's Ade'Kamil. Uh, you know, I'm here. This is brought to you by Can't Get Enough of, Can't Get Enough of Media. And this is Growing Through My Pain. Welcome back to the journey. I just want to acknowledge all of those who are watching, who are tuned in. And I'm wishing you peace and light on your journeys, and definitely wishing you better days, whether days are good or bad right now. Definitely wishing you that. Last check-in, I was talking about basically like the feelings of jealousy and envy. I was talking about being in a space where I felt everyone was moving and I was kind of in a standstill. If you haven't already, go to the YouTube, Can't Get Enough of, and check out that last video, Growing Through My Pain check-in. Also, you can check out Can't Get Enough of the podcast on SoundCloud, and you can become a Patreon at Can't Get Enough of on Patreon. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube. Leave a comment, thumbs up, whatever it may be. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're present. And let me know that we're still in this journey together. This session, this talk, I really want to consider these sessions, it's really therapeutic to have a space where I can just talk, where I know that everyone who's receiving the messages are in similar places, or they've been where I've been, or trying to get where I'm going, being connected to everybody in this world. We all trying to get to the same destination. It's just a matter of how we get there, and it'll be better if we get there together, because we growing together. And I definitely want to continue to iterate that. So as you can see, this is about finding your light, and that's a journey. And this isn't, no conversation is just like a one-off as far as I'm going to talk about this one time, and the solution is going to be right there. Like whatever I say in this video, like I got the answers right there, and I'm rocking with that for the rest. No. It's going to take time. It's going to be several discussions, because saying I'm trying to find my light, that's heavy. That's a heavy statement, because our light doesn't disappear, but we can go through some darkness. We can experience darkness, and that darkness, however personal, it varies, the severity of it. It can be a darkness creatively. It can be a darkness physically, a darkness mentally, a darkness emotionally. And how are we to tend to each of those things? So I want to check in with this finding your light, and where I'm at finding my light. I want to focus on the emotional side of it, and then we can have the other conversations at a different time. Finding my light emotionally. What does that mean to me? Like, I'm trying to be in a space emotionally. My goal emotionally is to be a lot less reactive. Be in this place of allowing all of my feelings to be validated to myself, without necessarily seeking someone else's validation. Oftentimes we get in spaces where we feel that our emotion, let's say anger for an example. Let's say I get really mad about something. Like, in order for me to feel that anger that I'm feeling is constituted, I have to make sure that it's felt. And that's not always healthy, Like why is it that I feel that my anger needs to be validated, or that without it being validated, like I'm just like going off in the wahoo, you know. And I'm not there yet. I'm honestly not there where like I can just like be angry and talk myself out of it. Nah, if I'm angry, that's it's coming with a fire. It's coming with a fire, and you gonna feel and you gonna know that I don't. I'm angry. That I'm displeased. That I'm upset. Um, and how do I try to how am I finding my light through wrath? How am I finding my light through the lack of expression of certain emotions? Um, it's tough because I only I have to me personally I have to go through the extremity of that emotion, the extremity of whatever darkness, and light is always there, and we get these aha moments. That's the light. But in the midst, like when you're in a tunnel and you just survive, trying to survive to get out, like you do whatever you can to get to that. Like then you look back, you're like, all right, damn, maybe I should have handled it this way or handled it that way. But in all honesty, you know, you gotta be in those places to know where you have to go and how you get out of it. So being in a place where like emotionally is dim, emotionally is dark, and I'm just trying to find light and wholeness and sound and be in the be where I'd consider a healthy place emotionally. It's difficult at times because like I was saying, it's mostly feeling of justification by outside entities, and that's basically saying like if you don't see my light, then my light can't be there. While knowing, while knowing like, nah, my light been there the whole time. What are you talking about, bro? Like that's the crazy part. Finding your light means like it's yours. You have to own it. You have to, you have to nurture it. You have to, upkeep it. Maybe it's changing the light bulb, or if it's the sun, like the moon is light too. So understanding the duality of light, all light isn't the sun, and all light isn't the moon. The moon isn't bad light, but it is light. And sometimes oh my gosh, and eventually I'll get into like super details about stuff. It's a matter of finding comfort again. But a lot of people, when they think of light, they think in the sunshines and blue skies. But yo, the moon is as equally as important of a light as the sun. And the moon, if you follow the moon, you'll make it a day. You'll make it a day. Like, yeah, you might step on some twigs and some trees, but if you follow that moonlight, it'll definitely guide you to where you want to be. And in our darkness, we have to look up at the moon instead of waiting for the sun. If that makes sense, because I feel like the sun represents like that grand, like it's not. We're not gonna always get it like that. We're not gonna always, get, like the rays of the sun, because the moon has to, show itself too. Who we are in the nighttime says a lot about ourselves, and often, we get to hide ourselves when the sun's out. Like emotionally, you know, when the sun's out, it's like, yo, a day's happy. He can express himself. He can do this. He can do that. But when the moon's out, like, yo, you get the wrath. You get the anger. You get the jealousy. You get the envy. You get a more depressed version of me, a more cynical version of me. It's like who is this guy emotionally? Like we have to teach ourselves to, one, be who we are when the moon's out, and be who we truly are when the sun's out too. That way those people are the same. And trying to find out who that individual is, that's a part of the light. Because honestly, light is always there. Light doesn't go anywhere at all. And that's a matter of even like on rainy days, the sun is still there. It's just clouds that are in the way. So because they're in the way, does that mean it's not there? No, it's just not as visible, but it's still there. And I guess that's light overall. That's the lesson of light overall. That it's always there. It's there during the day and it's there at night. And it's up to us to really make sure who we are at night is who we are in the day, and who we are in the day is who we are at night, vice versa. And and that's where I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be the person that I am in the day, at night. However, who I am at night, um, who I am at night is much more passionate than who I am in the day. And there are attributes that I like about myself in the day that I want to incorporate at night. But there are attributes in my nighttime that I'd like to incorporate during the day, like that fire, that passion, that not the bad side of the rage, but all the good that a rage can be. Like it's the same type of rage that could start a revolution. Like I love that. However, the way I allow it to engage the world isn't healthy. It isn't to start a revolution. It's to start a wildfire. And emotionally, that's where I want to get better. Just like yo, like if I could check myself, uh, if I can check myself better, if I can be like, you know what, bro, feel what you're feeling right now. Whatever you're feeling right now, you're justified of feeling it. Like, yo, listen to me. I'm validating what you feel. You don't need anyone else to do that. Like, and then come off of that, like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm gonna feel this, and then let it go. Like, it's the letting it go. It's the letting it go and looking up and seeing the light. Like, yo, it's still there. Like, the light is still there. Like, just continuing to follow the light. That's what it comes down to. And we have to, obviously, we have to acknowledge that the light is always there. In finding your light, you have to acknowledge that no matter what you do, it's going to be there. And you have to identify who you are when you think the light isn't there. And for us, that's who we are at the nighttime. Who we are when we think the light is the sun is the only light. Who we are in the moon. We have to identify ourselves there, and then we have to say, what do I like about the nighttime, and what do I like about the daytime, and how do I how do I distinguish who's the real me, and that dynamic, you know, we'll figure it out because that's what we do. We adapt and we grow, and you know, for me, I'm in a space right now where I'm figuring it out, and I'm reflecting a lot on who I am at night, and in doing that, emotionally, I'm appreciating the light of the moon. Emotionally, I'm saying, all right, these are my limits, and I know I can't go past this yet. So let me build off of that momentum. Um, Finding your light, just know that the light is always there. It's always there, and whether we can see it or not, due to clouds being in the way, or whatever, it's there. Like if we turn off all the lights in the world, the sky would be lit up at night. It would be lit up. So many stars, and then there's come on, man. Nah, I'm gonna really dive into it. I don't want these to be too long. Just like a little message. Hopefully, it was conveyed. It feels complete spiritually. But again, I appreciate the love. Make sure you guys continue to subscribe to the channel. It's growing. Uh, Check out Can't Get Enough Of. Support Can't Get Enough Of everywhere. This is growing through my pain. You know what we say to end our messages here. In due time. In due time. We'll be where we want to be. But in due time. Peace, love, joy. Subscribe, like, comment. Peace.